Hey there, welcome to the video. When you've watched my other Tinder videos, you found out how to get matches. But the next problem a lot of people face is starting a conversation on Tinder. So in this video, I will teach you how to be a pro at Tinder conversations, so make sure to watch till the end. The first step when messaging someone is obviously the opening line. For the opening line, there are a couple of ways you could go. Most people start with a plain hey. Sure, this can work sometimes, but most of the time not. When someone gets over 10 messages a day, with 8 of them being a simple hey, you won't stand out, so the chance of getting a reply is very small. This kind of first message is not only unoriginal and boring, but it also doesn't go any directions for a conversation. So, let's take a look at the other options you've got. Another option is using an existing opening line from the internet. Sure, there are some good ones out there, but when you use a commonly used opening line, there is a chance the person you're messaging already received it, making you again look unoriginal. Also, these type of lines don't really start a subject to talk about. They're only for breaking the ice or flirting. Plus, these kind of opening lines can be very cheesy and awkward sometimes. So, now let's take a look at what in my experience is the best option for starting a conversation on Tinder. The absolute best way is writing an opening line yourself. This can look hard at first, but it is easier than you might think with the following steps. First, you scan the whole profile of the person you want to talk to. Look at her name, bio, pictures, interests, artist, anthem, job, school, everything. There must be something that stands out. For example, she has the same name as someone from a famous movie, or her name rhymes with something, or she has a foreign name, or maybe she has a picture at a special location you've been to as well or you want to visit, or a picture with a dog when you also have a dog, or maybe she mentions similar interest in a bio or listens to the same kind of music, or maybe you went to the same school or she has a special job. Scan her whole profile and look for things that catches your attention. Next, you send a original plus personal or funny message about it. For example, say something like, "Our dogs would totally become best friends," or "What is your favorite song from Drake?" or "What was it like being in Australia?" There are so many things on someone's profile you can send a message about, even if the other person doesn't have a bio. The good thing about this type of opening line is that it's not only original and personal, but also a conversation starter. When using a standard opening line like I mentioned earlier in this video, you won't start a conversation. But with this method, you instantly start a conversation about a topic. When you send her something about a country she visited, ask what other countries she has visited and what she wants to visit in the future. Maybe you could visit one of these countries together someday. Or when you send her an opening line about a dog, have a conversation about that. What's the name of the dog, for how long you've got it, what other animals do you like, and so on. When you send her something about music, ask what other genres or artists she listens to, if she goes to festivals and concerts, and so on. These are all way more interesting conversation topics than the basic boring "How you doing? Where do you live? What kind of job you've got?" conversations. Most people don't even answer the questions I just mentioned, since they get these kind of messages every day. But people always like to talk about their passion and hobbies, especially with someone that shares the same interests. So the key for starting and keeping a Tinder conversation is scanning the whole profile, look for things that stand out, send an original and personal or funny message about it, and keep the conversation going about that topic. You should save the boring job interview questions for later when there is no other topic left to talk about and you really want to get to know each other better, but don't start with these kind of questions. When the other person feels a connection with you because you talk about a common interest, he or she will start asking questions to you as well. And then the conversation will go naturally from there, because it's coming from both sides. When you've run out of topics, but you've had a good conversation, don't wait too long for the next step, which is obviously asking her number or even asking her out for a date. And that's basically how to have a normal conversation with someone on Tinder. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on. Thanks for watching.